Hello, 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 hello. Oh, it's still a bit messy, but guess we have to work with that. They look funny. Secret is how is the audio bitrate zero? It literally shows 160. Okay, the chat font is not that good. But anyways, at least the stream is running and we are good to go. Let's go. I'm streaming after a long time and I have to do I have to change my windows. So all of my old OBS stuff is gone now. And I forgot to set these things up earlier. Why the fuck am I sinking down? Anyways, let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot to say my usual line. Hello and welcome to the stream. We're playing Genshin Impact and we have a new Archon quest. So let's get right on with it. Okay, I've opened Genshin up. We're gonna do the Archon quest straight up. Hold on, let me see if I did the daily in my other ID. And okay, so game, I would change this to Genshin. And audio, that is so bright. Audio would also be Genshin. And I did not do the daily, but it's okay, I can just grab some of these and leave. Also, holy shit, I forgot to open my chat. I got this. Okay, 3 is enough for now. Chat. I'm streaming after a long time, right? I think a week or more than a week. But yeah, it's been a while since I last streamed. Let's just do the daily in here and then go to my other ID and start with the Archon quest, because man, my hype for Doctor. Shut the fuck up, Catherine.
Thank you for add Astra.
I will increase the gain audio a little bit. When the time comes, I can hear the dialogues of the game. I will be just doing this. Maybe a bit more on the music. Voice? What? Wait, when did they add voice chat? And what's the control for it? When did we get voice chat? And how do we enable that? I guess we'll find that out later. Let's just switch to our ID, second ID, main ID to be more specific. This is my second ID. That is my main ID. The other one with Malvika and all the other characters. And we are here, let's. I haven't been to the gym in a while, and look at this. It's fading away. It used to be sharp as hell. Anyways, we're back. And let's get right on with Dark Conquest. Oh. Slight lag right there. Maybe I should lower the graphics a little. Yeah. Yeah, this should be okay. Okay, let's go. With Catherine. Is the audio in here okay with my gain?
As it happened. Here. A letter? From who?
Yeah, it feels okay. I hope my audio is also okay and not too loud, because it does sometimes go beyond the red point and stuff. I think that should do the work.
Dear Diary, I'm Kale. I work as a trainee forest ranger under my master, Tainari. I'm also studying at the academia. I've been getting better and better at reading lately. Mr. Alhaitham says that the written word is a crucial medium for exploring the world and understanding oneself. That's why I decided to start this diary. That said, what should I write about? Things are pretty quiet in Sumeria these days. Life is good. Every day is a fulfilling and happy one. When I think back to the days when I suffered from Elizabeth,
I bet it wouldn't be as
or
quiet
way back to when I
the
was
moment
injected
Doctor
with
arrives in
God
Sumeru.
I am in a much better place now. I hope it stays that way forever. I'll leave it there for now. Master said he'll take me shopping in Sumeru City today, which is great because I've been meaning to visit the toy seller at the Grand Bazaar for a while now.
Kale, time to go.
Yes, Master.
Wait.
Huh?
Setos? Isn't Tainari her master? What the fuck is he doing? Setos doing in here? Is this the game's effect or my game is just lagging? What was that?
What's wrong, Kale? Is there something on my...
Also, I think my face cam is a bit big. Let me... Yeah, I think that's good enough. Right? Yeah. This. Or this.
What about Mr. Sino?
Sorry? Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence. If that's true, it's pretty impressive. Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia. That's great, but don't let your forest ranger duties fall by the wayside, okay?
What's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master, and Master Tainari has taken over Mr. Sino's job. Is this some kind of prank? If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking. What is this all about?
Hey, you're zoning out again. I'm gonna buy some tools for the rangers. Why don't you
Firstly,
stretch your legs a bit? It's been a while since you last visited
is
the
it
city.
me or does Cole's voice seems different?
Wait!
Or am I just hearing her voice after a
Right.
long time as well?
It has been a while since
And
I
secondly,
last visited Sumeru City. Was it always
why
like
is
this?
Setos in here
I mean,
instead of Tainari?
it feels familiar, yet somehow...
I cannot look it up right now.
Hey, did you see who just walked by? Would you like some fruit? It takes courage to maintain it.
Let's see how far we can go today in the Archon
Lord
quest.
Kabe Bay, did you get a chance to review this month's accounts? Any feedback?
Ah, baby. Lord, what the fuck?
The version you sent over a few
Super
days
wealthy
ago?
merchant who has
Yeah,
it
I took a
all?
look when I received it. I was
What?
thinking that maybe our profit margin is
When
a
did
little
that happen?
excessive. I visited some of our commercial partners last month. They're earning.
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profits for them?
Well, since we have also about that designer you hired. I've had to revise his proposal 3 times now, but he just doesn't seem to... Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get Layla on this instead. She was Cyrus's student, and she designed the Palace of Alcazarzare.
What the fuck am
Seems
I
like a much
doing,
safer
bro?
choice. Who's sneaking around over there?
Mr. Kov?
Do you recognize this person, sir?
Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Kale, Sethos' trainee. He brought her along the last time I went for drinks with him. What brings you to the city, Kale? Is your master here too?
No, Kafei saying that too. Tainari is my master, not Sethos. This can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's gotten into her today?
It's like everyone switched places. I guess I'll keep looking around.
This has to be the doctor's doing, right?
Would you like a cup of coffee? Students are under so much
Don't tell me these two switched places also.
Lots of visitors today, I see.
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy who sells face powder on Treasure Street? I haven't
What
seen him
the
around
fuck
in a
was that
while. Any idea what happened to him?
pronunciation, bro?
Oh,
Rahman?
Hangar?
Seriously? Oh, well, that's a shame. I was...
Oh, don't worry about it.
The legendary Flame Mane discussing makeup with the Zubair Theater star dancer. Now there's something you don't see every day.
Flame Mane, you know, I'm not actually sure when people started calling me that.
Yep,
Maybe the other Eremites thought I needed a fiercer tip.
they also swapped places, huh?
I think the title would fit you better than me, Dia.
You think? Can't say I've never imagined myself as a merc. If I ever give up the dancing, maybe I'll head to the desert and give the Eremite life a try.
You would?
Is that so strange?
Oh, not at all. In fact, I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since the first time
Really? If our manager Sataria heard you say that, she'd hold you to it. Hey, when that day comes, I'll do your makeup myself. How's that sound?
Sure. If the day comes, I'd be...
Wait, if everyone swapped places, who the fuck is the Archon?
All a jumbled mess.
Yo,
The question is, who's right? Them or me? My head feels so heavy.
who is the Archon? I have to see this. Oh, what if Doctor is the Archon? That... What the fuck is he doing here? Yeah, anyways, what if Doctor is the Archon? That would be bonkers or something.
Mahamatra Tainari, we've apprehended the suspect.
They say that the fool is prone to blind faith, but the wise man is not immune to it either. Siraj, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Tainari, you were the one who turned the sages against me. Just a few words of caution from you was all it took to destroy my research. And now you're trying to stop me again? You should know that mechanical life is the future!
That's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to your lunacy. Anyone could tell you how amateur your work is. Karina, Ilias, put him somewhere safely out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda is... What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you? She's been encouraging me to take on an apprentice.
No, Master, it's me, Kale. Listen to me. Something really weird is going on in Sumeru City. It's like everyone's identities have switched around. You're not... Just yesterday, we agreed to come to Sumeru City today to go shopping together, and...
All right, there's no rush. Let's back up a little.
Hello.
Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first
Gameplay
meeting,
and
you do seem
voiceover
strangely
together.
familiar somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
No. Master!
What is it?
Huh?
Did you have another nightmare? I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and
Holy shit, my voice was so loud. Hold on, I have to lower it a lot. Like, I'm speaking really quietly, but still it was so loud in the stream. I just checked.
we'll head out.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari. So it was just a dream.
And yet, dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that will soon come to pass.
That's
Who said
my
that?
voice. I mean, no,
That dream
that's
felt unusually real.
that's
to me.
Lumine's voice.
Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened.
That's
And
Lumine,
just to be on
right?
the safe side, I think you should also inform your 2 traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. I'd write them a letter if I were you. Time
Oh
is
no,
short.
that's Nicole.
Storm
Oh,
is coming from beyond the bounds of fate.
that's Nicole. Yeah. Let's go, Doctor. Oh, I dropped my phone. Yeah. Finally, he's back. I used to pray for,
What a
and my
strange
phone just
situation.
fucking stay right.
No wonder Kali was in such a rush to write us a letter. Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore. Oh, that's a scary thought. Let's get to
Please
Sumeru
stay.
and find out what the heck is going on.
Fucking phone, stay, brother. Let me enjoy this game story in peace, bro. Okay, that's good enough. But yo, I used to pray for times like this because I was waiting so long for Doctor's comeback and now he's here. Let's get right on with it. Without wasting any second.
Traveler, Paimon! Thank goodness. I'm so glad you made it. Of course. We won't let anything happen to you, Kale. So, what's going on in Sumeru City? Yeah, I was just after I wrote my letter. Master and I went to Sumeru City and told the Dendro Archon everything that I experienced. She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move to Caravan Rebot. The entire population of the city has to move?
What?
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest,
Don't tell me the
Oshivon
whole
Realm, and
jungle is
Darabi
gonna
Valley.
burn or something.
Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan
I mean, not gonna
Rebot.
lie, that would be
Holy
kind of
smokes, that's
awesome
crazy!
Yes, it's
in
quite
a
an
different
operation.
way.
Even if people only bring the bare essentials.
Not that I
the
want
scale is
destruction
simply
or
enormous.
anything.
They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter Beasts in Sumeru for the task, including the entirety of Dory's Sumpter Beast Park. The Dendro Archon said that what Kale experienced was not a dream, but a warning. After our meeting, she immediately summoned the 6 sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures.
Who's the
They
6 sages
concluded that the
again?
events seen in the dream are very likely to become a reality, and that an unknown danger is rapidly approaching. Oh, please keep that to yourself. We don't want to cause widespread panic. The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the rainforest ecosystem. People are skeptical, but there haven't been any major incidents. So,
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She said you can go visit her in the Sanctuary of Surasthana when you arrive. She also said she'd hold out until the very end.
Tainari? Kale? You got a minute? I need a hand here.
one moment, I'll be right there. As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the relocation work. There's a lot to be done, and they need all the help they can get. This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily reliant on outside help. Thank you for coming in our time of need.
excuse me. Sorry to trouble you, but could you help an old man find his medicine?
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't worry.
Those items are worth a small fortune. Make sure you store them somewhere safe. You understand?
I bet you thought you'd get away with this in the chaos, huh?
I don't give a fuck about the citizens. Give me doctor already. It's not here, which is why
We
everyone
should
has
go
to
help the
leave.
evacuees. See you around.
I'm so glad that you believed me and came all this way to help. It means a lot. Please stay safe.
Don't worry. We may not know exactly what's going on yet, but as long as we stick to goodbye.
Will do.
Hi, Cole.
Paimon, Sash, let's head to the Sanctuary of...
Let's go, let's go, let's go. We finally get to meet Nahida. Oh. Damn. They're doing a lot of work for us.
Who goes there? No unauthorized access to this. Tricino.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is concerned that our enemies might choose this moment to strike, so he's ordered us to strengthen our defenses.
Just seeing you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting you.
Now, Genshin, one thing I would say before continuing the quest. Genshin did a really good thing and like did this story quest thingy, sorry, travel log thingy, yeah, where they tell you what quest comes after the previous one. So after the last Archon quest, you would do this thing and this event that we just did recently. Oh, that's the lantern raid. Oh, that was quite a while ago. Yeah. And you would also do the Varka quest. Now, I didn't do the Varka quest on this ID, but I did do the Varka quest, so I know the story. It's not that important. Or at least I didn't understand that much, you know. Because maybe I'm just that dumb. But you can see here, like, what quest comes after which one. Though I don't know why this thing is here. Maybe it's somehow connected here. But I haven't done, what's her name? I forgot. I even forgot the name. Whatever, like, the bird or something. Yeah, they did this thing really well, so that new players can do the quest in a lineup and understand the quest pretty well. Yeah, because after this Archon quest, this Archon quest came in like a lot later. So you would do this, and then you would do this Archon quest, and also this one, the Easy Breeze Island. Oh, this thing's like small change, but pretty good change. Really good attention to details, I would say. Holy, oh my god, man. The Fontaine's Archon quest. As good as the ending of it was, the thing of like this part, oh my god, the detective part, it was so bad. Not bad, it was like really boring. At least I think it was really boring. Oi.
Traveler, Paimon.
Why is the child sleeping? at this moment.
Aha! Perfect timing. Reliable helpers like you are just what we need.
Thank you, thank
See
you.
everyone again? Kawaii gave us a rough idea of what's going on, but we still have a lot of questions. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in exactly? And how come everyone has to move?
At this stage, we can't be certain. We're investigating.
I take it that Kale told you about her strange dream?
Yep.
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird. Even you guys. It was like you'd all switched places.
That's right. Kale and Tainari reported the situation.
Imagine me at 5 months switching
She believes
places.
that it wasn't merely a dream.
That would have been
and that
funny
whatever it
as hell.
was has something to do with Irminsul.
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition be so significantly modified in such a short time.
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more.
The one trying to warn her was Nicole, right? I'm pretty sure that was Nicole. That was literally Nicole's voice. I first thought it was Lumine, but then I realized she was doing the telepathy thingy, so it has to be Nicole.
But something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core function.
The fuck is this dude, bro? What is this hairstyle? And these glasses, bro.
Information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul,
Oh
hampering the
my
ley
God.
line's flow. If this
They look
continues,
so
new
dumb and
information will
kind of
languish
funny.
unrecorded, with existing records.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality warped.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back.
In the long run, Kale's dream
With
could well become
breakfast.
a reality. And that's just the beginning. There's no telling what other nightmares could end up coming true.
I have come this far to use my death to open
My
the
goat.
gates of the ley lines to my people.
That's my goat. Sir. Respect, sir. With this hand. This hand, yeah. Every time I see Captain, I just feel the need to salute him, bro.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul and take over the recording and processing function herself.
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge and memories involved.
That's
All
salty.
that information flooding in at once would instantly fry any human mind. And for a god, even for a god, the suffering must be unimaginable.
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself takes a toll on her to begin with. On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing all that data. It must be torture for her. And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate.
So technically we can say she's overclocking herself.
I finished analyzing the latest
just to
data.
benchmark
Looks like
the
our working
Irminsul
theory
or
was
something
wrong.
like that.
There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
So it's internal then? Some sort of disease, perhaps? No. I've spent half my life studying the ley lines. If Irminsul malfunctioned this easily, the world would have met its end long ago.
Sino? What is it?
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Core of 30 that a large number of unidentified merchant caravans had recently been spotted entering Sumeru through Beta Harbor. At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this, so I sent some people to investigate. But if Irminsul wasn't attacked from the outside...
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing who's behind all this? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even
Shut the fuck up, Wanderer. Let my goat speak.
You can imagine how bad.
I'm pretty sure Sino was this close to figuring out it was Doctor.
Dendro Archon.
Wait, what? Hold on. What?
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously low.
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup plan?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon with us. The entrance to Irminsul is directly
No,
beneath the
do not
sanctuary
do
of
that.
Sursthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, this connection should grow weaker with distance. Under normal circumstances, she could unleash her full power here.
Yep.
But with Irminsul out of control, our first priority is to get her away from here.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
No.
I'll deal with it. I'll
Hold
also
on.
let the Matra and the Core of 30 know.
I am against it because I know for sure the moment she goes out of Sumeru, or the main Sumeru, Doctor is gonna take over. That's so cute.
Let's go. No sense grieving.
But you know what would have been better if he carried her like this? You know, Gojo style?
Agreed. We'll be back.
That would have
as
been
soon
more
as this is
dramatic.
over.
But I guess she is just a baby. In heart.
The last group of civilians has been safely evacuated.
I know they
Archon's
think
carriage will travel with them.
Doctor is
Sino
dead.
and Hat Guy will protect the
That's why they have
convoy.
zero suspicion. But man, these are scholars my ass. Like, how could you at least not guess, like, a Fatui or something? Like, at least try to figure out who the enemy might be. Because the only challenging person, we all know it's gonna be Doctor, but the only other sensible person that makes sense is someone from the Fatui. So, why not try to guess who it is and be prepared on that level?
We've lost our means of investigating the situation.
These are scholars, my ass, bro.
Irminsul's still deteriorating. We have no choice but to evacuate Sumeru City. Feels as though we're being pushed along by an invisible hand.
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
So we're just gonna abandon the city, huh? I should swallow before speaking. But I'm saying we're just gonna abandon the city, huh?
Sir, all units are in position.
Good. Everything is going to plan. Interfering with Sumeru City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. The Irminsul situation will not harm you. We need to speed things up here, too. We don't want to keep our client waiting, do we?
Who the
No,
fuck
sir.
is that?
Have my word. Everything will be completed on schedule.
Is that like Gothic Doctor or something? Yeah, that is
They say
Doctor.
fervent
Yeah.
ambition attracts the favor of the gods.
I know that jawline
With it,
anywhere.
A vision. But we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough? Or does it
Oh,
rest
that
upon the
voice. Yep,
foundations
that is
of
for
the
sure
soul?
Doctor. That, my dear,
the Dendro
for
Archon?
sure is the Doctor.
Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her, but it hasn't had much effect. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Her condition is partly due to Irminsul's influence, and partly due to a physiological imbalance caused by the rapid depletion of her power. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to this rhythm, so when it's thrown out of balance, physical symptoms will appear.
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality, potentially causing irreversible damage.
Correct.
All I want to
From a
say is wake
biological
up early,
perspective,
Nahida.
If you
We want
overexert
answers.
yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro Archon is not only drained of power, but her life force is at a critically low level.
Is there any way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain their vitality. But what about people? Well, gods. What's their capacity for self-healing?
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul first. But that will be extremely difficult without the Dendro Archon's power.
Paimon's already getting lost here.
Kind of stuck in a loop kind of thingy. We're discussing the current situation at base. I have to concentrate.
Master Tainari and Sino look so serious. I've not heard Master speak in this tone for a long time.
Tainari.
These must be the 6 mages,
Master
huh?
Nephis, sages.
Tainari, haven't seen you in ages. Have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladuri.
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus? I thought he'd be with you.
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation. He said that the Irminsul anomaly will likely start to affect the real world soon.
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age. Which way did he go? I'll look for him later.
Would someone mind introducing us?
Ah yes, of course. Allow me to do the honors. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and save Sumeru. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power. We have Sage Elkindi of the Spontamod Darshan, Sage Fernas of Kasharawar, Rataoist Sage Shakir, and finally Haravatat Sage Rusht.
Nice to meet you all.
Firstly, what the fuck are these names? Secondly, I want to
I've
take a
heard much about you.
screenshot.
Delighted to finally meet you in person.
You're younger than I imagined for someone with the power to stand up to fate itself.
Once we're on the other side of this, could we get a photo together? My daughter has a friend named Isak. He's always talking about you two.
Of course! No true hero would deny a child their wish.
Back to business. So with the Dendro Archon currently in a coma, the people have taken temporary refuge at Caravan Rebot. But they cannot stay here. We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. Fernas.
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to
How
agree with your
come that many people come to this small place? Because Caravan Rebot is a pretty small place. At least I think so.
Calculations going haywire and sparks flying. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong. Furthermore, we somehow need to ascertain this without relying on the Dendro Archon's power.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to gather the information we need from the ley lines. Study the branches to learn about the trunk, in other words. Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? No wonder he ran off to research in the wild. Curse, always one step ahead of me, isn't he?
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana,
I like
Dendro
this
Archon
guy.
had to serve as the central information hub herself.
In like our
This
group
is a clear
chat of
sign the
friends who
situation
play
within
Genshin,
Irminsul might be far
I
worse than
already
we can
saw this
imagine.
guy,
Irminsul
and he's
is vital,
already like a
not just to the
meme
safety of
in the
Sumeru,
group chat.
but to all of Teyvat. We must be the ones to bear
Just because of his
responsibility for this
hairstyle and
world.
that
To be on the
glasses,
safe
bro.
side, I think we need to consider some backup plans.
Like, this is what
Are you
Barzil
saying
would
we
be if
should
he was
consider
like a good
scenario
guy.
in which Irminsul is completely destroyed?
I'm merely pointing out that the possibility exists.
You have a valid point. But until worst comes to worst, I believe we should focus our efforts on resolving the Irminsul anomaly and helping it recover.
Kale, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis. If it's all right, I'd like to talk with you about it in more detail.
Of course. But even I don't know how I came to have that dream.
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture? Metals tend to suffer from this issue with long-term use, and Irminsul has existed for centuries, after all.
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown rather than chaos.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt, but something has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the relocation, intending to return home.
How many people are we talking?
About a dozen. Sakura found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever reason, they were trying to kill each other.
What?
By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injuries. The other tried to attack us, but was subdued.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan Rebot.
Master.
I know. The Irminsul anomaly is beginning to have effects in the world. I didn't expect it to spread to Yasna Monument so soon. It almost feels like we're being chased relentlessly, with no time to catch our breath.
Nope.
Sir Cyrus said the same thing. He sent me back to report in, while he continues investigating.
I'll go join him.
I'll go put the dishes in the sink and be right back. Whoa! I just flashed my boobs in like I turned like this while coming back, and I just saw my boobs in like the camera right off. Like you could see how big it is.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you. I can still fend for myself.
Very well. Meanwhile, the rest of us will continue discussing our next steps.
Get back soon.
Take care of yourselves.
No, I don't want. I don't want to quit. I want to go to the settings. Can I not go to the settings? Yes, I'll go after this part of this quest is done. Why do I have to walk there? Oh, I don't. I saw somewhere that they're gonna add a skip button in Genshin. Where is my skip button? I wanna know.
Please, don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City, there's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
So this is our mentally disturbed man?
I'm going to gut you all!
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard? Do you think you're some sort of war?
It's fine. Come here and look at this.
Oh, it's...
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the ley lines, indicating some sort of anomaly.
I don't believe I've ever seen a color like this before.
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more in that direction.
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead? Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond this point?
Hold on. I need to check something out. I am here, but I'll not just be playing the game. I wanna see. How can I use my phone as a webcam with like USB or shit? Because my camera is gonna die pretty soon. Oh. Just setting this up is pretty easy. Okay, let's continue our game.
Yes, this area is relatively safe.
Hold on, let me turn off this tab real quick. Oh, how do I have 13 views?
Maintain their sanity a little better. They're the ones who brought back news from further afield.
Sino, do you remember the class I taught on dissecting ley line blossoms?
I do, Professor. I received full marks in that course.
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Alkindi, I'll need your help as well. Been a while since we worked on a project together, hasn't it?
Sure has. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Anything we can do to help?
Another one said that Irminsul doesn't contain any information about me, so theoretically I shouldn't be affected by such anomalies.
Will you need my help?
All right, well, don't go too far. There's too many unknowns at this stage.
Let's regroup at Caravan Rebot later. Don't worry if you don't show up. I'll come and find you.
We mean like white dudes. Anyways, let's get right on. Sorry, right in the Irminsul. Dark clouds gather in the sky, a sure sign that a storm is approaching. I am the storm that is approaching. Yeah, sure. Wait, are the birds and the bees are like also possessed or something by the Irminsul?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
If I use beeps, oi, do not skip. If I use beeps out of Oasis, I might be able to help Nahida replenish her lost gender powers without any need to rely on them.
What is it? You thought of something?
Oh.
Really? Then let's get back and tell the other.
I did not pay attention when I was doing the Archon quest. This is some useful
Glad
information.
to see you've returned safe and sound.
Sorry, not the Archon quest, when I was doing the Nahida story quest.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for you.
Well, this is a nice surprise. Paimon sure feels better with everyone we know.
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
The Sumeru gang is here. Look at his look at his ear out of the frame.
By dissecting the ley line's
Oh,
blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irminsul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected access from the outside. The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul, but there's also another way. I assume you recall the devices everyone was wearing.
Devices?
Akasha, right?
The Akasha terminals?
Yeah.
That's right.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all about the Akasha.
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the
No prizes for guessing who that was.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely forgets anything he's read.
And I, on the other hand, rarely remember anything I read.
The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us,
Like,
we should
I
have all
read
the knowledge and
something right
expertise we
now,
need to get it up and
boom,
running again.
forget in a moment.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a Gnosis?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the Gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative. To tackle this...
Namely, to the Temple of Silence. Ring any bells?
Oh.
It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization. You might find the answers you're...
I agree. There's a good chance.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, Caravan Rebot won't be a safe haven for much longer. We have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the civilian population seeks refuge in Aru village.
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey, and Candace will be there to receive us at the village.
This leaves us just one thing to worry about.
That Dendro Archon.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed.
Huh. Well, luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were out investigating.
The fuck is a eureka moment?
Really?
Wow, nice one, Traveler. Let's hear it.
Here's what I've learned about the time you and Nahida say
Let's
the
say our
beat.
Morta experts.
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has explicitly stated that she can imitate the power of the former, in which case, as long as a Pep is willing, she should be able to convert her own...
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, when she realizes the danger that Nahida is in, surely she won't turn a blind eye.
Either way, we're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
I'm pulling this out of my ass.
Better than having
I'm
no
calling
options
it
at
right
all.
now.
I agree.
Go to a peep,
Without Irminsul's
and we're
aid,
gonna find
a
him dead.
legendary Dendro dragon, a Pep, may well be
I
the
think
only
that is
living thing in
what's gonna
Sumeru who can
happen.
help our
I
Archon
think we're gonna
recover her
find a
power.
peep dead.
There's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the other sages agree, we'll split into 3 teams.
And I'm pulling this theory out of my
Academics
ass,
will go to
so
the Temple of Silence to look
don't
for a solution to the
fully
Akasha
trust me.
problem.
I'm
The
just pulling
Eremites
this
will
theory out
escort
of
the
my
civilians
ass.
safely to Aru village, and the Traveler and Paimon will take the Dendro Archon to see a Pep.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now. I'll take it over floundering around in confusion.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, no matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like stars and open a new path before our feet.
Huh. Is that from King of Invocations?
No. This one's from King of Invocations, the sequel.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
This guy, bro.
Well, it was very apropos.
This
Once
guy,
this is
bro.
all over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations and the sequel to show my gratitude. Come on, let's get moving.
Always with the shittiest jokes. Wait. Oh. Oh, what? Inform the Grand Sage of the plan. Oh. This is the Grand Sage? Why is he so, like,
Tainari has brought
ugly
me up to
looking?
speed. I approve of your plan of action, but we can't proceed with everything right away. The people need to rest. For many of them, this will be their first time in the desert, so we'll need to find additional... You two, please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon. Let's rendezvous at the Temple of Silence later.
No problem. We got this.
Words can't express my gratitude, so let me just say, I hope everything goes smoothly for all of us. Goodbye for now.
Holy shit.
Alright, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw a Pep was in...
Traveler, Paimon. Could I borrow you?
Call it.
Well, Master Tainari once told me After you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. But ever since I had that dream, I feel like I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information, I couldn't take it.
Paimon knows exactly how you feel, but fear not, everything you need to know is right here in Paimon's notes. Soon, it's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. Some parts are a little simplified, but hopefully it all makes sense. You see? Being the greatest guide in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. It takes a lot of hard work. Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. Whenever that happens, she notes down the confusing parts and goes over them in her own time.
This is perfect.
Wait,
Could I borrow
is
it?
that for real?
Sure. Matter of fact, you can keep it if you want. Paimon has another copy. The spare copy was originally meant for the traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day he might not need a guide anymore, so she wanted to have a gift for him. In case we ever
Oh,
parted ways.
that's so
But it doesn't
sad
seem so
and
necessary
cute.
nowadays. We have so many more places to see together. One copy will be enough for both of us.
Thank you so much. But still, these are your treasured memories. Anyway, that was all. I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe trip. See you again soon.
I can just imagine Paimon writing like every moment.
Alright, time to bring the Hida to see a Pep. Let's hope...
Brother, I do not want to see the start of my journey for the like 1000th time. I've seen the thing
Probably one
like
of those dragons who's grown too close to
300 times already, I
Might
think.
end up fighting for all we know.
Brother, I do not want to see that. I genuinely do not want to see that. So we're just gonna take Nahida to a beat. And what's the Dahia's gang doing?
Come calling. The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone.
What the fuck is this? I think this gang from like Dahia. Who went where? I wonder. Ooh, yo! I'm seeing her after a really long time. Dunyarzad, yeah. Anyways, let's just
Even
continue.
from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction. You who
What?
took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion. Oh, how the cycle of history comes to a poetic conclusion.
This isn't a joke, Pep. Nahida's in grave danger. Can you please help
I did a Babe's quest so long ago. I even forgot that she was like this dragon was a she. For what reason should I lend Beor my assistance?
Be not mistaken. The fate of Sumeru is of no concern to me. I am neither the god of this land nor its guardian.
Okay.
I may have given my tacit agreement as your kind built homes here and multiplied for generation upon generation. But that does not mean that I bear any responsibility for Sumeru. Tiny boor, puny humans. In my eyes, all of you are but intruders who followed in the wake of the heavenly principles. I am not obliged to be your savior.
The very survival of this world could be at stake.
The age of the dragons ended long ago, and the world that replaced it is under the dominion of the heavenly principles. In choosing not to side with your enemies when the Heavenly Principles' rules began to relax, I have been merciful enough. Do not forget that I have no love for this world you hold so dear.
What is with this line? Because you owe a debt of gratitude, and this way you can repay it.
Be not mistaken. The fate
I
of
am not
Sumeru
saying
is
that.
of no concern to me. I am neither the god of I may
Oh,
have given
what?
my task a tiny boor, puny humans.
Apep, if you truly despise gods and humans so much, well, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, shouldn't you be jumping at this chance to balance this?
Now that is a compelling reason. When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Boer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's dignity.
Oh.
Oh, tiny Boer, puny humans.
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
This is an awkward silence. Is silence a magic part of an audience with a dragon?
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before she recovers. But I should warn you. Boer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issues plaguing it are resolved, she will never completely recover her former strength.
But at least she agreed to help
Spare me
us.
your words of gratitude. You may also spare me your feigned concern.
Just like last time, it's impossible to have a normal conversation with
A
dragon.
dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, providing Tiny Boer with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence.
Oh, good to hear.
Just like a peep once said, the elemental life form who merged with her had now been reborn. The knowledge, memories, and emotions they once had are gone. They're brand new individuals now, and yet, for some reason, they seem to draw to me. They seem to draw to me and Paimon.
Ever held in high favor, I see.
Oh, well, you know.
The compliment was sincere.
Come to think of it, I'm curious how they've changed the name from so far, and immediately guessed that something was wrong with Irminsul. She knows something that we don't.
I did once. That tree was not planted by the Heavenly Principles. Irminsul existed before they ever arrived in Tevat.
Oh.
What?
There was a time when it belonged to Tevat, to dragonkind.
Oh.
Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. The ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of elemental energy. You may know it as the power of the Light Realm.
Ah.
The Heavenly Principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve
I
humanity.
think I should shut
and
the
used
fuck
it to
up
anchor
instead
the
of just
fate of
saying
the
all
world.
and us.
Yet in the end, humanity has failed to protect it. Heavenly Principles, God of Gods. It makes me sick. The enmity between your kind and mine can never be bridged. As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers. Though we have yet to meet, I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
We're impressed if we don't tell that we're in such good terms with the Hydro Dragon. How could... Oh, yeah, Epip. I was gonna ask how Epip couldn't get her authority back. But I realized Epip didn't get the Gnosis to get back all of the authorities.
Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Let us part ways here.
Wait, what if Saritsa is trying to gather all of them and then give all of them
I shall return her
to
to
the
your side.
Sovereign Dragons?
Oh, thanks again. Take care, alright?
I told you already I have no need of your feigned concern.
Man, why is she such a tsundere, bro? We've done what we came here. Time to check on what's going on here. My eyes get so sweaty.
You're awake! Are you okay?
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment, but she has now lost consciousness again. Take it. We shall talk more at another time.
The statue of the god hang inverted from the heavens, but one alone is unique among them. The location is blank. Remember, tell no one. This must be incredibly important information. I don't know why Nahida would keep it a secret from everyone. What is the location?
Where the heck are we? Did you just dump us in the middle of nowhere? Wait. No, Paimon remembers now. The Temple of...
Hey, we're up with the gang. Let's go, lads. Where is Setos in all of this?
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to our village.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
Sino! What's going on?
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon?
She's still with the thief, but she's recovering.
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert, blocking our path.
What the fuck is Jin? Jin were familiar, created by the goddess of power. Oh.
Tainari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive, so both the village and the merchant caravans require protection.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant Jinn lie sealed beneath that.
I did not do this
Gorobod
quest,
is,
so
for me, a fated land.
I don't know.
I must therefore return back to this city,
I don't know
where
the
my
lore
destiny
behind
awaits
this
me
thing.
still.
I did not do this quest.
My master, I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not have more time to get familiar with you.
Lilipar. Yeah, we once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but someone we met on the road anyway. If we can find a way to wake her up,
Train spotting.
maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about.
You mean there are other dangers in Gurabad?
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebod, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms. To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last... Ah! When did they show up?
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn's activity.
Should I switch to my controller? And kind of lay back and then play. I do feel a bit
You should
sleepy,
get
I'm
going.
not gonna lie.
We'll take care of things here.
Alright, lad, if you say so.
You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
Let's go to Gurabad. See? This is like in the middle of the desert or something, I guess. Ooh, look at all these sandstorm. They're all caused by the Jinn. I wonder if things in here affects Natlan or even Fontaine. Whoa, look at this place. It's like red. Fully red and stuff. Is my cam gone? Guess I will have to set my phone as a camera. Hold on, let me see what I can do. Like this. I would need my... Should I use my phone or... Yeah, I guess I should use my phone. Oh, hold on. While I set this up. I will be right back.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool. Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely, you'll end up tearing yourself to pieces. Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow.
let's add some backlights. And this time I'm using my phone. Also, weirdly enough, why is my PC only using 10% CPU? Usually it's just like 21%-ish. Yeah, anyways, let me turn on my chat and then we can okay. Yeah, just set it up now. And now we go back. I don't know why before it would take 20% CPU. Now it only takes 10%. That is really weird. I think I could put a bit on the top and a bit on the side. And my hand should be on this level, yeah. I think it needs to go a bit up, yeah. Maybe a bit this side, yep. I think that's okay. The phone's camera is like really different, so you cannot compare it with like a DSLR. But it is what it is, I guess. Also, I hope there is like no camera audio. Capture audio only. Is it capturing audio? Please don't. I should check. Hold on. I do not want the audio. Hello, 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 hello. It does not feel like it's capturing the audio. Yeah, it's not. We chill, we chill. You come a bit down, boy. Maybe a bit more. Yeah. Close this. Close this. Now we lock in. We lock in with the quest and we keep on doing it.
The Jinn are swarming out of Garabon! Looks like Alexander was right! Let's get inside and see what's going on!
What was that? I'm just gonna go in. Just a button on the keyboard, sure. Hug the sticky key thing, bro. Now I can press shift all over. And I died. Bro, this fuck ass thing of sticky key. What the fuck? Hey. Nahida is dead, right? I'm pretty sure my Nahida is dead. Yep. Let me see my task manager real quick. Oh. What? Usually Genshin takes, streaming takes a bit more CPU, but right now it's not taking as much. I don't know why. Is it Windows 11 or is it like a new update? I'm not complaining. Love it. Also, the fighting sound is so fucking loud. I'm gonna take off these earphones. Ah, fucking finally they show up.
I better wrap this up. I saw this coming. With one heart.
What the fuck is this battle? What is this? Oh! I'm just gonna storm in, bro. Fuck off! 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 Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Let me go!
You see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabad and setting all those dangerous Jin free!
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
Backup en route. Stop him at all costs.
You know who I should use now? The gang. Fuck all of them. Yeah, let's fuck all of them right now. I'm gonna pull the gang. The best gang. Or at least the best gang I have. Boom. Fuck you. This is why I love Ludwika.
Burn it down. Pyroclastic surge. I'm going
Why is there so many of them? And also they keep spawning. Guess we turn all of these off.
This hunk of gen's gone kaput. Now we can finally...
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Apologies, sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you did. I must commend your courage and perseverance.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad? Are you the ones responsible for all this?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers.
Oh, this guy is so... however you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either stop...
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation? I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up close while I...
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. You seem rather predisposed to misunderstand me. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations and won countless allies along the way. I've been following your adventures with great admiration. My only regret is that the trajectory of your journey conflicts with our goals.
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds pretty weird coming from you.
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us. To respect one's enemy is to respect...
Now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, your true strength remains a mystery to me. Violence is not my area of expertise either, so... You see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor with the edge of a blade. Besides,
hold on, lads.
I've heard
I'll
that
be
even
right.
3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance. I know better than to bite off more than I can chew.
Oh, my mic is off. I am back, lads.
3 moons?
So you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry, but there are things
Does
that
he
do not
know?
end with his departure. We must... Look at me. I almost divulged more than I should have.
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something else?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say...
Does he
I've
know?
noticed that you seem to know your way around here quite well. A repeated visitor to Gurabad, are we?
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll
Peace.
have heard the story of this place. The
Peace,
mother of
peace,
the
peace.
Lilupar, and the tragic tale of her vengeance that spanned 3 generations.
Hold on.
Whether
Hey, shut the
Lilupar
fuck up. I wanna test, is my gammon stream or like my audio sync. Boom. Clap. Yeah, it seems good.
These degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it, the right to occupy that exalted seat.
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold the rules of this world. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the Seven, who wield authority over the world, will not be corrupted?
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Convince you? I'm sure my commander
I don't
already
think this
tried
is
that.
Doctor,
Why would
because I
waste
just
my
saw
breath
his
doing the
hair,
same?
it was black.
If a few words from a stranger
But the
are enough to
thing
make
with
someone
the new
completely change their
poster of
stance, it would only
Sumeru
prove that they never
is
had
that
a firm will to begin with. I am merely
they
stating my
reveal that
position,
it's
so that we
Doctor,
might understand each
which
other better.
doesn't,
One's enemy in the
you
present
know,
may not necessarily
keep the
be an enemy
surprise
for life.
element of the quest.
As for what game I'm playing,
So we know that Doctor will
I'm
be
simply
here.
buying some time. But now
But
I
I
must
don't
bid
think
you
this guy
farewell.
is the Doctor.
It
Because
was a
his
wise
hair
decision not
was
to attack
black
me immediately.
from what I just saw right
Since you did
now.
not fall for my ambush, I will now have to ask those in hiding to reveal themselves.
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. I trust you to do what is
See,
necessary.
see, look,
Stall him while I execute
look
the
at
next
his
step of the
hair.
plan.
It's black. It might be dyed, and the hairstyle looks like Doctor, like this tail thingy hanging from here. The voice kind of is like the Doctor, but everything else is changed. The drip. But speaking of the drip, he's also covering his face, like the top part of his face, like the Doctor.
Sumeru City, Irminsul.
I mean, I know this is another variant of Doctor, but isn't all of his variant the same style, like same looks?
Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Rear guard to the front. Don't let them through.
Get that thing in position!
Hold on. Just a little longer. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's go. Shiver. Grab from the sky.
We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gone far! Let's catch up with him!
Can I, for fuck's sake, just lower the volume of the thingy, brother? It's so fucking loud.
Found him! Over here!
This, I think, it's SFX, right? Yeah.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay?
You're very persistent.
Hey you! Stop running and explain yourself! What are you trying to... What's this?
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next phase of our...
So there was more than one ambush.
Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here.
Why the fuck am I
eventually,
so slow? I could not read that.
Where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by for you. I thought you, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice, and for all you know, it may not even be real. But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Why do I feel so sleepy? Well, probably because I did not sleep well
Just
last
answer
night.
me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore? He has conducted countless cruel experiments, even on his subordinates.
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify what they have gained or escape from the hardship imposed upon them. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but our journeys took a shared path. Goodbye, Traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape, albeit not too soon. I will need a little more time to prepare, after all.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. It swallows people up! Oh, I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped a gun! Oh, okay. He may have fooled us this time, but we'll get him back!
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
There's
I'm
so many
gonna
Jin.
go with full
We
Y.
can't let them get into Aru Village.
Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own, Plumpy. If I send her to negotiate with the
this
others,
side
this
and
whole thing will be resolved before
a
you
little
can
light
say
from
more.
that side,
Off you go, Plumpy.
and we're set. So I don't know why my camera still makes it look like I'm under yellow light.
Come on, what's the hold up? 5,000 Mora. 20,000 Mora. 100,000 Mora. Final offer.
Hold on.
Just a few words from her and...
Ah, I am finally back. Of all the time in like what? What if I turn it on like fully? Ah, you know what? Ooh. This or like fully off. Ooh, that looks good. Hmm. This looks good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Anyways, let's go. As I was saying, of all that I'm in, like the vast continuity of time, my family has decided to come to my room right when I'm streaming. And I do not know why.
Don't you, Jin, have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation! How dare you treat my messenger like this? You wanna play rough? Two can play at that game!
What was that?
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful,
What was
Kale.
she even trying to do?
Yes, Master. What happened? How did I pass out? Never mind. Envy, it's time for revenge.
How do we play Tighnari
This
again?
reminds me of when you first arrived in Avidia Forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah.
Wait, chill, yo, chill. Brother! Brother!
Fighting side by side. I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Damn, this build is awesome. What the fuck is this build? C3, R3. Damn, this thing does solid damage. I didn't know Tighnari will speak like that.
I'll bury you! I hear everything!
There's too many of... I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. Ugh. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts. The sight of that glaring deficit might be more than my...
Tighnari, how's the situation?
Hold on. I'm gonna do one thing as my family keeps coming in my room. I will do a thing, keybind it, so that I can turn my camera on and off. Like this. Wait, what? That did nothing. This would be numb. No. What? Hold on. Why does that not work? Hotkey. Oh! No, not this one. This one. Two. And I'm gonna remove these. Okay. I press two. Yep. Okay. Should not be doing that. That looks funny. But yeah, let's
We held the
continue.
line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack. Has something happened?
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jinn are pouring in. We're moving the villagers to the north as we speak.
We're hemmed in.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news. Another line.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory.
But Master!
This is not a discuss.
Wait, you can't. Oh, great.
What is it, Kale?
I don't care. Whoever you are, please just.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you
That's
along
Nicole.
the correct path. I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the...
What do you mean?
Watch out! Jinn incoming!
Why do I press F so much? I missed
I
one
am a
text.
spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Ooh. She's doing some kind of spell.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
Ooh. Hold on, let her
What's
cook.
wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated.
But how do you...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eye.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
Yeah.
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers. But very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. Is Kale an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... No, it's more than that. It looks like they're showing... submission.
Clearly the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them.
Really? Let me try. I am...
He doesn't have enough aura.
Stay away! I'll stop! I'll stop!
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But...
Kale.
Break out from Gurabad. I feel so sleepy. Only way out here is by brute force, but too much force and the entire ruins might collapse. The mechanism is right outside. Maybe there is a way to...
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open
that
the gates
Dinya?
to some ancient treasure
Oh,
vault.
that's... Oh,
Turns out it was
I
just
forgot
you
the
guys.
name.
Wait, that sounds like.
It's been a long
Jet.
while. Did you miss me?
I didn't do the quest, but I know who she is.
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there. This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it? There we go. Come on, let's leave this place.
Damn, she just came out and pulled us right through.
Full throttle!
Jet came in clutch.
Those Fatui sure made themselves scarce. It's like they were never here.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves. Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little
Does her
bed.
design look
He tried
like
to talk me into
a
seeing
bit
his point of
different?
view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now.
I'm gonna search it up. Hold on. Check Genshin. No. This with that. No, it's the same. I thought it would be like it was a bit different. And
What about you
also,
guys?
it would have been
Bet you
really
forgot
great
all
if
about
they
me and
changed
Ben,
it
huh?
like a little to just, you know, show that times have passed and stuff. It would have been good if
Wow.
they changed
Sounds
their
like I should
design a
make time
little.
to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabad?
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot. We're here to look for Lilupar.
Oh, that bottle?
Yeah! We need her power to calm the Jinn and stop this. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her. After all the trouble we've been through. Surely with everything's been going on in Gurabad.
Where the fuck is that bottle, bro? Ah.
Try and stop me!
Let's see. Aha!
Oi, lad, wake up.
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master.
Why was that blue
Oh, and you're
for a
here
moment?
too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that. In truth, it was at first. I was none too pleased when those miscreants barged in. But it did give me the chance to reunite with you, dear master, so I shall overlook their folly. After we last parted,
Do they have
ways,
voice in
I
the
merged
normal
with the lamp
quest?
beneath
Because I did
Gurabad
not
to
do the
suppress
quest.
dark calamity stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn,
I didn't do
depriving Gurabad
anything
of
for
any hope of
Sumeru.
peace. I fought against it for a long, long time. Until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent.
And when we defeated
Once satisfied that that
Persona.
dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul, and now they've released the Djinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Djinn and scatter the storms.
Thank you, Lilupar.
No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked. Well, there shouldn't be any more Djinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
I wonder if
Sounds good.
Nepar
You
is
can
gonna
introduce
come
us to
in
your
this
other friend.
quest. I would love to see that.
Another adventure begins. Lovely.
The storms have stopped! We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup!
Temple of Silence. Here we go. I have a weird sense of like camera because I forget to look at the camera where exactly where the camera
this
is,
is the Temple of Silence.
which
I've heard
is
the Nagarjan
right
Knights mention
here.
it in passing.
I don't know why I
I
keep looking
never
this way.
imagined it would be.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago.
And my screen is this
I
way.
don't know. This plan sounds a
But
little too
I don't
risky
still
for my
look at
liking.
the screen. I just look
Even
at
in King
down
Deshret's
there.
day,
I don't know
this was
why.
experimental technology. We have no idea what could happen if we...
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is a...
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, the scale of this project is enormous. Even with Kaveh, Faruzan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full-time, the proposed modifications won't...
You're back. Everything all right? And...
Friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kaveh, and the one next to him is Alhaitham.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye out. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad problem is resolved?
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Lilupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So, this mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a harbinger.
Yeah? Is there something...
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore...
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind...
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that...
How long have I been streaming for? Oh man, I don't know why I feel so sleepy.
Much effort into disguising himself.
Who is important the most? Hold on, I missed the chat. The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have resource to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
Jet? Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about this device in academic circles,
Why does
which
that
suggests
name
it was hidden quite
sound
effectively.
familiar?
If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises difficult questions regarding
The
technological
shadow
integration.
from
The
like
sages are still debating
whenever
it.
I'm looking forward,
Yeah, but
the
I'm
shadow
sure
looks
they'll reach a
so
compromise
scary
once
on
they
my left.
argued it out. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
Well remembered. Yes, according to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together. It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the
Ibis
three
King
retainers of Al-Akhmar were imprisoned in Aru.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru.
Oh my
and
god.
they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood? Those were the 3 questions, right?
Yeah. Oh, if only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Nefer's a friend we met in Notcry.
Notcry? Funny. She showed up here earlier.
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her too. Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Really? They came here to help out?
I think the other lady is Nicole.
Yes, really. It was just before you got back. One of them said she's made Nodcry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
Looks like betting on Aru was the right choice.
See?
But yeah, as I was saying... Oh! Brother, what? Yo!
Why, hello! We're here to help.
Hi, mommy. That was like
It's a good thing we left early.
so random and
We
like
almost got locked
so
out.
sudden.
Locked out? What do you mean?
It's like they just spawned out of nowhere.
You haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out. No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island.
Are the Fatui behind this too?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself. Irminsul is the source of Tevat's ley lines after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest to it. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Tevat. It may have been implemented long ago.
But doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading?
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
Paimon, surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills.
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon a time, so I do know a thing or two about him. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves, wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I have no particular desire to play hero in Sumeru, thank you.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty ultimately is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition. So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am
I just
today.
realized I look so
They'll
dumb
always
just
be a
sitting
part
in
of me.
here,
In that case,
without like
would you
moving
like to hear my
or
perspective?
anything.
At least.
Sure.
Like if I
It's
just sit
none of it to
idle, I
hate
look
to hear
so
an angel's
dumb, huh?
opinion.
But I mean, there's not much I can
A
do
long,
at
long
this
time
moment.
ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work,
Fuck you mean
lukewarm
art?
relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angels' demise, I have found myself
I
missing
mean,
those
art
days on
does
more
mean
than one
land, but
occasion. Human
what do you
emotions
mean
are often
art?
attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for the memories buried deep in your heart to slowly fade. Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check once in a while, so we don't forget the truth. As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish. All right, you win. I'll help you out a little, but I won't work for free.
How much will you need? You're not gonna milk this for all it's worth, are you?
What do you think?
I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice. Or perhaps I could pay in sculptures. The ones I carve are actually worth quite a lot.
Just cover my travel expenses.
Huh? Is that all?
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away,
What
you'll
the
be in
fuck
charge
was
of the
that?
curatorium.
Why is everything so high on my mom's phone?
Whoa!
That's kinda scared the shit out of me.
Count on me!
Our phone has like max brightness. The moment I opened it, I was blasted. I was flashbanged the moment I turned on her phone. Right now,
That was far more
she got a
detailed than
notification on her
necessary.
phone,
Not lacking in
and the
embellishment either.
vibration was so strong, my whole table like
Especially not the
moved, and
desert.
it felt like
But
a
life
little
doesn't always go
earthquake
as
or
planned,
something.
I suppose.
Why is everything on my
Candace
mom's
too.
phone so
I don't
high?
think I've seen her yet.
I wanna know.
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long.
What's up with parents and their
And
phones
sorry,
being
hope we're not interrupting anything.
on a different dimension? I'm like,
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to
and
try and
now
restore the
my
Akasha
sister is
system.
calling. Okay,
According to records in the Temple of Silence,
I'll
the
be right
mausoleum
back.
houses something called Aru's Chute, which can be used to establish connection with Aru.
And I am back, lads.
We still have some time before we leave.
My
so there's
sister
no rush.
called my mother's phone because she couldn't
By
find
the
her
way, who are
phone.
these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done, so if you don't mind, I think I should come with you.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just a random thought. I'm Dia, an Eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Oh.
Huh?
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It looked like you spoke without moving your mouth.
Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before.
What is it, Kale?
It's you! You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you? You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
Mm-hmm. I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly is an angel?
Oh, Well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
Yep! And she's also an amazing sculptor!
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me. Just relax and be yourselves. No need to be nervous.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions?
No.
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you? I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours.
You thought I was asleep,
I
huh?
prefer to speak with you alone, if possible.
Ask about Kolei's secret.
I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
Closest friends? It's so nice to hear that.
Man, I'm pretty sure anyone who clicks on my stream
that case,
sees
I'll
this
get right to
dumbass
it.
face of me being,
Are you aware that there are god
and then
remains
just
inside
leave
your
the
body?
stream.
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar
Hold on, I think I can do one thing. Um, I have no absolute zero desire of showing my hand. Yeah, but what I wanted to do is what I wanted to do was I guess I can do this. How do I do this and then this? I think we can work it out. Yay! Yay, lads. We got it, lads. We got it. But this is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to change the color thingies of, this cam. I wanted to change. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine, which I heard contained god remains. I can still
That
remember
was
the
the
pain like
doctor,
it was
right?
yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories. Anyway, so you're saying that what happened to me has something to do with the god remains they injected me with?
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
What? Huh. Fascinating. You
The
don't seem
same
surprised
god
like
that
the rest of us.
created Jin,
Well,
right?
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the goddess of flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect.
Oh.
After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered
I'm gonna
across
go
the
back to
desert.
sleep again.
King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the Eternal Oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is... it's a strange feeling.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis's Ba fragments that I could bear.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
Thanks for helping to explain the joke, Tainari.
Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Kale, all I'm trying to
Hold
say
on,
is...
I need to see what
matter how-
Hermanubis is though. Hermanubis, one of King Deshret's 7 pillars, Saint Hermanubis, the greatest of sage. The only one among the 7 pillars to ascend from humanity to the rank of God's familiar. Born of the Dinar people. What the fuck is Dinar people? Anyways, he was a sage and a warrior known. I'm guessing. Oh, what the fuck is his name? Sinal. Sinal has his power. And Gole has the power of Flower Goddess, which we haven't seen yet. Gole, all I'm trying to say is no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, Hermanubis in the same way.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the Goddess of Flowers?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. Even her smallest remaining fragments would do their utmost to send you that warning. The Mother of Dreams? Lord of Flowers and Oases? She must have had a premonition. That is why she gave that dream to you.
We won't let our efforts go to waste. But I still don't understand. Why me?
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with God remains, but only in you have her fragments persisted. I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. She was likely assimilated by that will. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility.
I
As this
should
young
probably
man said,
sleep.
You are who you are, and that will not change. All right. Any further questions from the family members of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Let's move out. Time to put our plan into action.
Yeah, I don't know why coffee or like tea doesn't have any effect on me.
And
Even if I
7
drink
pillars of King
those,
Deshret agree to let us proceed,
I still
the
feel
scale of the
sleepy
work to
and
follow is
I will fall
daunting, to say
asleep
the least.
if I
Haven't
need
you
to
handled
fall
other big
asleep.
projects before?
I just
mean,
had
the biggest
coffee
project I've worked
in
on to
this
date is
mug,
probably,
like
the Palace
full
of
of this mug,
Alcazar's I
yeah.
guess? But this is orders
Nothing
of magnitude
happened.
beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after the fact.
Oh,
Mock me
my
all you
ass.
want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like,
well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mausoleum as soon as you're ready.
I guess I will sleep now. Yeah, quest progress saved here. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end the stream here and continue this quest later on. Maybe even later on today. But yeah, that is it for this stream. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.